Okay, welcome to a new video, guys. Today we will be doing a trap review of some traps I got for my birthday. So, real quick context here. I don't trap a lot. I mean, I do, but the thing is right now it's not really trapping season, so I've decided I'm going to do a trapping review for this Saturday's video. Also, I'm going to start doing videos on Saturdays, so yeah, okay. Anyways, don't trap a lot. I've done it a few times before. I like it, but not trapping season. So I decided I'm going to review some of these things by looks. Some of these traps by looks. Alright. Okay, on to the first one. I'm looking here. Okay, on to the first trap. Here we go. So, this trap right here, I don't know what it's called. The tag is still on it. I mean, it has these things. I guess I'll be using them. This has been used, as you can see from the hair right here. It's greased, ready to be used. And I don't know what this does. I think it clips it so it'll stop, this right here. Anyways, I'm not going to set it, but, So what you do is you push this way. I'm not going to set it, but I'll show you. Okay. Anyways, I'll learn how to set this myself. Okay, that's better. Alright, now I'm ready. Okay, so as you can see, this trap probably catch a coyote, no problem. Snapping turtle, I don't think snapping turtle will be getting it, but I thought about it. What it could also maybe catch is, it could definitely catch a fox, but I don't think I have any fox around here. It could catch a cat, no problem, but it might be able to get away, if it's a small cat. Anyways, we also have, it could maybe catch, it could catch a medium-sized coyote, but it'd be struggling. Probably not a large coyote, and I mean, if a deer wanted to walk in it, it might get trapped in it, but it's gonna get away more than likely. Okay, on to the next trap. Okay, I pulled this one out of the bag, and this one is actually pretty, it's not much of a foreign trap for me, is what I'm trying to say. The plate is right here, and what you do is, I'm not going to set, but I'm going to demonstrate. You push these down, you push these two levers right here down at the same time, and once you get down, I'm going to push it down. This thing isn't greased. Okay, anyways, I don't think it's greased, so I have to grease it. But like I'm saying, once you push them down, we'll gain access to being able to take these two things right here. See that line? We're going to take these two things right here, these two bars looking things, push them to the side until I think it's a click or something, until it looks like it's operated with it. But before you do all that, this right here, we'll take this, and this is how I do it. We'll get yourself a drill bit that'll go into like any nearby sturdy wood or something that is on the ground or is weighed to the ground. Like, for example, a tree, big tree root, a big log. I don't think that's gonna go anywhere. Make sure it's big though. So what you do is, let's say this right here, this trap is a log kinda. You'll get your drill bit and you'll put it right there, like where it's good. Put your drill bit through there and drill it at a certain angle so you can get in there. You gotta drill it real good to make sure that coyote or whatever you're trying to trap won't get away. And what I like to do is, with the object right here, I'll be presenting in a second. What he'll do is he'll shake some dirt on it. I forgot what it's called. He'll shake some dirt on it. and you won't be able to be seen because it's metal, you know. Anyways, this trap, well, I'm actually gonna change my, I'm actually gonna de-word my entire video. I changed my mind. Instead of doing what I'm doing right now, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rate them all on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna rate this one an 8. The last one I got maybe a 6. And now on to the next trap. Okay, so this one is kind of interesting because this is actually not a trap. This is what I was talking about. This is what you sprinkle dirt in. So here's how you do it, okay? You'll grab your dirt. You'll grab a scoop full of dirt and a lot of it. You'll put it right here inside here. And then what you do is you'll shake it. And let me get a trap to demonstrate what I'm talking about. Okay, here. Let's say the trap is in action, okay? You take your dirt. You pick some dirt up. I think it's called a skifter or something. You shake it on. That coyote or whatever trying to trap isn't going to see it. Now, one thing I have to say is if you're getting trapped and kind of like myself, this is kind of obvious, but if you don't know for some reason, here's what I'm talking about. You're not always going to catch what you're wanting to catch, and that's obvious. But if you plan to catch, I don't know, something like a coyote and you end up catching a fox, don't be surprised. Because one, that varies on where you live, and two, you never know what you're going to trap. It's the same thing of fishing. You can intend to kill, not kill, but you can intend to catch a bass, and more than likely, depending on your pond, you'll probably catch a bluegill. So that's pretty nice, I guess. Okay, now onto the next trap. Okay, so unlike the other ones, we're gonna do 2 objects in one. One, as you can see, the foothold trap. The first one I actually know what it's called. It's a foothold trap. I'll tell you why it's called a foothold trap in a second, in case you don't know. And 2, I'm just told this is called a tool, and I've used it before. It really helps when you set this, so that's why I'm presenting it with this. I'll show you how to put 2 and 2 together in a second. First, I'm going to tell you why a foothold trap is called a foothold trap from my very low IQ and knowledge. So, a foothold trap is basically meant for raccoons only. And here's why. Raccoons, they're kind of smarter than most animals, and they can move their hands like us humans. They can, let's say the trap's right here, and I'm a raccoon. They can go like that, and they'll get trapped, and they can't get out. So, basically, the raccoons, their hands can move, and I think they have opposable thumbs, unlike dogs. Anyways, what makes it so great is if you don't want to catch a bird for some reason, the bird can't get in there because, 1, it doesn't have long enough claws depending on what it is, and 2, it can't fit in there. And if it can, it's too short. And 3, it can't go in there and get, and also birds can't get your dog food that you should be putting in there, or you can put anything else. And also, you can, I don't know, okay, listen, what I'm trying to say is I think cats can actually get in here. I don't know, I think I've heard that. Do not know. Anyways, if cats can get in here, I guess they're very flexible. Yeah, I think cats can't get in there. I don't know. Anyways, now I'm going to show you how to use 2 and 2 together, like I was saying. So, you're going to see you have 2 grooves on both sides. Okay, I think you can push this down. Okay, anyways, we'll see this. This is what you use to set it. This is what it looks like if you try to set it yourself, which is what I'm about to demonstrate. Oh, well, I don't know what I'm doing. Here, I'll get back to you guys in a second. Oh, yeah, this. I'll show you how the trap sets off in just a second. So, you see this little lever right here? You pull this up. And then I think you're supposed to push this down. Or you put that there. I don't really look at myself. Okay, I definitely have not forgot how to set a trap I've set a few times. Okay, I have no idea how to set this. Okay, so, I don't remember, but basically, unfortunately, I will not be able to tell you how to set this unless I have more than 2 brain cells in about 10 seconds. So, anyways, this tool helps. I don't remember where you put it, but you put it here. This is where you put it. Put it, I don't know where to put it. I don't know where to put anything. Okay, y'all might just want to watch different trapping video because I'm not very smart. I don't know what to do. Wait, no, I think I found it. It's right here. I need to take out my pocket knife real quick. This is the moments that pocket knives come in handy. See it? Okay. Yeah, you put it right here though. I think you push up or something. I don't know. I remember being taught how to do this and I remember doing it and setting my own trap. But I never remember, but I don't remember how to do it. The 2 groups kind of lined up. I need to do more research on trapping. Okay, I think you might push this up to do it. Wait. I think I got it. Oh yeah. Okay, so what you do, put these here and push this back. And then you put in the groove. Let me push this down. Okay, I don't know how to do this because I'm not very smart. We're just gonna move on to the next one. I'm sorry I can't show you how to do that. There's better guides. Anyways, if y'all don't want to watch anymore, I would really like it if y'all would subscribe, but it's your choice, I guess. Okay, anyways, it's been 6 minutes of me wasting mine and y'all's time. It's time to get on the next trap. Okay, this is my next trap. I think y'all can tell this is not a trap. I actually thought it was a trap because I'm not very smart. Anyways, this is actually a bait. Now, listen, I don't have enough subscribers. No one knows who I am. But Jawbreakers is not sponsored for this video. However, I will say they have really good bait for trapping. So if you're just now getting into trapping, or if you've been doing trapping for a while, I would highly recommend getting some Jawbreakers. It is very useful, okay? Very, very useful. Now, Jawbreakers, I'm not going to do a whole essay about them, but I'm just saying Jawbreakers, very good. They help you trap what you're trying to trap. Because unlike if you're getting dog food and something, it'll draw the direct attention from the fox or coyote like this one right here. But that's not meaning you won't catch anything else, because another species could still accidentally step in the trap or just get interested. Anyways, like a turkey or something, but I think they could get their foot out of it. Okay, so I'm gonna stick around to the end of the video because guess what? Because I'm gonna do a smell test. I'm gonna put them like this with my eyes closed and put them all there. And then I'm gonna rearrange them before I start recording. And then you guys are gonna see it because I'm gonna start another clip. And y'all will, and I'll do a smell test and try to guess which one's which. And then after all that, I'll turn them around and see which ones I got right. Anyways, back to the Hall Breakers. This one, it's for coyote and fox. Really good at catching a if you want to catch a desired thing like a coyote, if you're really having problems with them, highly recommend this bait. And this bait's very good at catching specific things, unlike if you did dog food or something. Anyways, I don't know how much this takes, but I think it only takes like a spoon. I think it only takes like a little bit of your knife. Like for example, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you would just put about into your knife, put about this much all the way up to here, and put it down on your knife, on your not a knife, your trap. And then, you got yourself a trap as long as you set it and put it in properly. Okay, enough yapping, time for the next trap. Okay, you guessed it, like the other past 3 or 4 or 2. This is not a trap either. This is actually another Hall Breakers. Like I said, very good company. This is a muskrat lure, okay? I don't know why I say lure on the other one, but yeah, okay. It says number 1. I don't know what that means. It doesn't smell very bad or good, I guess. I'm not saying I like the smell, but just, I don't know. Okay, and you guessed it, this is how you trap muskrat. Muskrat, personally, I don't have a problem with them at my house or the land. So y'all won't be seeing much of me using this for a while. So if y'all ever see me using this, you'll know it'll be a special occasion. But this, I'll be using this a lot more, specifically for coyotes. Anyways, like I said, this is muskrat. You have to stir or shake lightly before using. Let me look at this one and see what this says. Use a teaspoon to a tablespoon to a set. Can be used a week before. This is for the coyote one and fox. Use a good lure in connection with this bait. A good gland lure is best. Okay, so I was actually lying. You don't put only that on. You actually have to put what's it called? You actually have to put dog food or something in there too. This one doesn't say anything about that, but oh crap, that almost shattered. Anyways, it doesn't say anything about that. Let's stop yapping and get to the next one. Okay, here we are. This looks kind of the same, but as you can see, it looks more like a bottle shape, even though they're all bottles. It goes up in arrows. Anyways, I'm not doing a review of bottles, I'm doing a review of bait and traps. So, once again, this is Hall Breakers. Like I said, very good company. Okay, so this is Red Fox Gland Lure 100, just only for fox. I'm gonna smell this real quick. I smelled the other 2 so far. Let me look. You have to stir or shake it lightly before using, just like the muskrat one. Let me smell it. I don't think it wants to be open. That's probably a good thing too, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I got it open, yeah. Just took my strong arm. Oh, that smells like... Ew. Oh. If y'all could smell through the camera... Ugh, ew. Y'all would not like the smell. Oh, it actually does smell like poop. I'm not joking, but bad. As long as it traps foxes, I guess. Let me see what the smell is supposed to smell like. It does not tell me. Okay, let me try to smell this again. Oh my. Oh, that smells bad. In case there's a feature for you to smell through screens one time. I'll let you. Okay. Oh my. And also, don't ask me how I know what poop smells like. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Anyways. So, guess what I was about to say. On to the next trap. Okay, let me move this a little closer. Now listen, this might look like it's pretty obvious that I know what they are, and to be honest, I do know what they are. But I made my promise, which is not really a promise, and I'm gonna show y'all my reaction to me smelling all of these. I don't know if y'all can see me good, but we're gonna go to the first one. I'm not looking, so I'll point the logo towards y'all. Smells like my dog's poop. Once again, don't ask me how I know what my dog's poop smells like. No, I'm not gonna lick it. Okay, on to the next one. I'll put this one aside. Okay, I'm gonna guess. I actually forgot what this one was. I'm not joking. I think this was one that was a fox. Let me look. Yeah, this one was a fox. I actually did forget. I'm not joking. I don't know what the other two are, though. I wasn't joking, I promise. Alright, y'all see the logo? I don't remember what this one smells like. Oh, yeah, this is what it looks like inside. I already saw the other one, but if you didn't, for some reason. Okay. Once again, it smells very bad. It smells like my dog's poop, but badder. Alright, this one actually smells kind of normal, you know. I'm just imagining this, but it smells kind of like a very old cabin would smell like after hundreds of years, kind of. That was in the snow. It smells like old furs, kind of. Like, it smells like a trapper's cabin from 10 years ago in the snow. I actually do rather enjoy this. I love it, actually. I'm probably going to start smelling it everywhere I go. Okay. Time for the next one. We're going to set this one aside. Now for the one that we all know what it is, including myself. Oh yeah, that one, I'm going to guess it's a muskrat, because I actually do know it's a muskrat. Something on my nose. Okay, anyways, I know this one's a coyote, and I'm gonna say it's a coyote just so if you didn't hear me for some reason. Anyways, this smells kind of like the muskrat one. Let me re-smell the muskrat. We'll put them together and smell them. And smell right here. You don't really smell anything, I guess. Okay. Anyways, I'm just gonna finish off by saying thank y'all so much for watching. But do not leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. I'm gonna do the verse of the week now. Okay, before I start on the verse of the week, I just want to say, listen, I forgot about the 1 to 10 rating. I think I only did like the second trap. Anyways, so I'm gonna try to remember what traps I did, and I'm gonna rate them right now. Okay? Okay, let's do them. First trap I did that square-looking trap. I think I already rated it, but I'm gonna rate it 6. Okay? Second one I already rated it 8. I'll rate that an 8 again. Now my third one, the foothold trap, just because you can rely on it to not kill any, well, catch anything else but a raccoon if you're having raccoon problems, I would rate it a solid 9.7. The only thing holding me back from a 10, actually no, I'm going to demo it down to a 9, but the only thing holding me back from a 10 is it's not this trap's fault, but if they could somehow do that for a coyote or something, I would be sold. 10 out of 10 would recommend. This trap, if you have coon problems, 10 out of 10 would recommend. The square one, there's nothing bad about it. I'm just not very used to it. The other one, pretty good too. Anyways, on to the baits. The coyote bait, I'm rating them all a 10, and here's why. No. I'm gonna take a few ratings away. I'm gonna put, and this is saying a lot, I'm gonna put the fox one at a 9, and here's why. Foxes are so destructive. If you have a chicken farm and when you let them out, they'll kill all of them if you're lucky, if there's like a pack of them. Well, coyotes are the same thing, so I'm gonna rate the coyote and the fox one a 9, but the big jar, since that can do both, I would rate that a solid 10 out of 10. Would recommend. I would recommend all of them so far, besides the square trap, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I would put it at a high rank if I knew what I was doing, but on to the muskrat and the other one. I forgot what it was called. Let me go check real quick. I'll make it super quick. Oh, yeah. That one is specifically for the fox. I don't know why I said that. I already said it. Okay, that's not good. As I was saying, that one is specifically for the fox. And so, I've already rated that one, I think. But yeah, okay, the muskrat and the fox. What I'll rate the muskrat, I will be rating the muskrat a solid 4, and here's why. I've never even heard of a muskrat until I've heard of a muskrat, but I never really thought about it much until I was told that there was a muskrat bait in that box. I was like, okay, but I don't think we have any muskrat problems, but still like it, I guess. If you live someone with muskrat problems, I would probably buy it. Now the red fox, I would put that at a 7.4. I'd put red fox at 7.6. Here's why. Red foxes are a lot more, by my common knowledge, I would say that red foxes are more destructive than muskrats. I don't know what muskrats do. For all I know, they could rule Africa or something. I don't know. If you live in Africa and they rule Africa, sure, go for it, but I highly doubt that's true. Anyways. Alright, we're done with this. Now it is time for what most people have been waiting for. Not a lot of people, but verse of the week. Okay, let's do it. Okay, listen. I don't know how to find a verse in my Bible, so I'm just going to tell it all the 10 Commandments. Okay, 1. You may not love anyone or anything more than you love God. And that's pretty self-explanatory. You shouldn't love anything more than God, even yourself, because that's still pretty self-explanatory. God made the earth, God made you, and if it wasn't for him, no one, not even you, would be alive. You want to know any memories? Nothing. Just plain nothing. Now that's singing after I'm done. 2nd, you may not worship or put more importance on any person or thing other than God. You must worship only the Lord, not a friend, not a movie, not a movie sport star, anything. You cannot worship anything more than you do God. I mean, you can't worship anything but God is what you're saying. And that's also pretty self-explanatory. You can only worship the Lord, nothing else. Even if someone saved your life, God created your life. Now let that sink in. And technically, I'm not saying it's a bad thing if someone saved your life, but technically, when you die, you go to heaven if you believe in God, or hell. But anyways, yeah, what I'm saying is technically you would still go to heaven, so technically they didn't save your life, but still it's very good, so make sure to thank them. Okay, now number 3, you may not swear. Use God's holy name in a loving way, never to express anger or frustration. Once again, it's pretty self-explanatory. You shouldn't be saying you shouldn't be swearing anything. You shouldn't be saying God's name in vain. Number 4, at least one day of your week should be set aside for resting and worshiping God. Now, for people who don't like going outside to socialize much like me, I'm kind of glad this is one of the 10 Commandments. Also, more important than resting and going outside is worshiping God. That's why it's on this number 4. I mean, you should worship God even after you're saved. And still, you should be reaching out like I am right now. I'm not benefiting myself, I promise. Anyways, like I was saying, may not one day should be put aside to worshiping God and resting. Respect your parents, love them, and the Lord will reward you in your life. That one is very good, and here's why. Your parents, they feed you, they rest you, they basically help keep you alive. They, for some reason, well, if they didn't keep you alive, they just let you be on yourself when you're like 1 year old. You wouldn't even be able to move. But before you died from starvation and thirst. Well, you died from thirst first. But yeah, and yeah, okay. Like I said, respect them. They feed you. They give you a place to. They give you a roof over your head. Okay. Anyways, now. Number 6, you may not hate other people. Don't ever think of hurting someone else in any way. You should not hurt anyone. That's basically all I got for that. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. Seven, keep your thoughts and actions pure. Husbands and wives should keep their special love only with each other. Once again, that's pretty self-explanatory. You should keep your actions and thoughts pure. I barely even know what pure means. I think it's like pure water, but anyways, I was talking about a different kind of pure, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, 7. 8. Do not take anything that does not belong to you. Pretty self-explanatory. If you are jealous, which you shouldn't be jealous, but I say that in one of the next ones, you shouldn't take anything from anyone, because one, more than likely they worked and paid for that, and if it's very expensive, and even if you're financially not stable, you can just, I don't know. If I offend anybody, I'm sorry, but don't be offended. Or if you are, please don't text YouTube or anything. If you are financially unstable, Try to find a job. That's all I'm saying. Try to find a job. Okay, try to find a job. I'm not saying go get one. Try to find a job. Because not always, but sometimes homeless people, it's their fault sometimes. So a lot of times, which is very sad, it's not their fault. Sometimes it is. Anyways, on to the last one. Yeah, last one. No, it's number 9. Number 9. You may not tell lies, especially when those lies hurt others. Kind of like all the other ones. You shouldn't be hurting people or lying that hurt people. Like if you, let's say you, I don't know, you make a rumor about someone for absolutely no reason because you have beef with them for some reason. If you do that, then it's gonna hurt them. It's gonna hurt their reputation. No one will be around them, but also, more importantly for yourself, not for them. If someone finds out you're just making a rumor, no one's gonna want to be around you, not the person you made the lie about. So like I said in my other one, if you're wanting to hurt someone or something, just turn around and go away. That's what the Lord says. Anyways, now I'm to the longest one, besides number 2. Do not be jealous of what others have, like I said. You may not be jealous of your friend's new toys or clothes or the big house your neighbor lives in. Be satisfied with what you have. Now this one, I think we've all been jealous one time, okay? I think out of all the other ones, each person has committed at least one of these. Each person has sinned and each person has completed one of these. Now, I'm just guessing with my basic knowledge that more people have sinned than they have broke the 10 Commandments. Like, now breaking one of the 10 Commandments is still a sin, but I'm pretty sure people have broke basic sins more than they have the 10 Commandments. Anyways, like I said, be satisfied with what you have, and yeah, be satisfied with what you have, and don't be jealous. We've all been jealous, so yeah. Okay. Listen. If you made it to the end of the video, and if the comments are not disabled, go down to the comments and comment amen. Okay. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.